What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, we need to talk about Dogelon Mars. A lot of people are waiting for me to put out a video talking about this and to really break down what I see in the position, the overall idea of whatever it is, everything you really need to know about this, and also give me or give them an explanation on why I decided to buy into it. If you didn't see my recent video talking about how I bought 6 billion of these 5 coins, and Dogelon Mars is one of those, you definitely need to check that out. And that's really just going through a blurb of these coins and why I bought them and the potential that they may have. Now, as I do more research, I may end up investing more, because what that video was about was putting your foot in the door to make sure you don't miss out on any opportunity from a ground level, from a baseline level. And then when you do see things that start to really make moves, you actually make a couple of moves into it to add to those positions. So we're going to break down everything that we can in this video in sort of a brief way. I'm not trying to do a 30-minute video, so hopefully everything comes off clear and concise. But make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one. And make sure that you check out some of the links down below. If you guys want to join the channel, join the channel memberships, you can definitely do that. Also, you can join the Discord group so you can get my opinion on a lot of this stuff way earlier, because most people know my opinion on that within my group. But when it comes to everybody else, a lot of people don't know my opinions on this. But let's go ahead and dive into this. So first thing we're going to start with is really just understanding what's going on in the coin market cap area, why a lot of people are excited about this. And then we'll get into a little bit more detail as we go through the rest. We will understand my position in the end as well. So right now, where the price is at 0.000000 8,600, right? Almost 8,700. It's up about 14% today. I probably have to do a little bit of an update because it might be down after, the whole Fed speaking and, everything really started to tank. But let's say that that is standard. That's where it's at, right? It doesn't really matter how far the price went down from here, but just know it's in that 8,000 range, right? We do see the volume that is up. It hovers around 32 million. We see the circulating supply, which is usually the first thing I look at. It's at 55% of the total supply, which is 554 trillion that's out there, right? This is in the billions, so it's 554 trillion that's in circulation. You do have the extra, basically 500 trillion that's out there, or 450 trillion that is out there, that's not in circulation right now, and the total is around 1 quadrillion. So it's not something that's actually burned off, kind of like a Shiba Inu coin, which I will get into the idea behind it, and still having a little bit of questions as to what's going to happen there. But you can see that that's the circulating supply. At the circulating supply, you're seeing the market cap in the millions. Thank you for subscribing, Josh. I appreciate it. I didn't realize those were on, but thank you for subscribing. But as you can see here, the market cap is in the millions. It's 500 million, a little bit less than 500 million. You do see that the fully diluted market cap is still below that $1 billion mark. It's at 869 billion. So it really shows a little bit of room for growth. So if you're looking for it to double, triple, quadruple, you can definitely see that. But a lot of people are looking for more of not only just a 10x, but also like a 100x, or maybe a 1,000%, increase, 2,000% increase, or something like Shiba Inu with a 20 million or 50 million% increase, which is absolutely insane. Can we see that? It's definitely possible, right? Anything's possible. It's just, is it going to happen short term? Now, again, we're in the millions, so we still have room to grow from here. But what I wanted to check out here is we wanted to go into the Etherscan. Now, I already have this all up in the Etherscan. Or you know what? Before we do that, let's understand what Dogelon Mars is. Let's go down here in the description to understand why Dogelon Mars and what makes it so popular. So Dogelon Mars is a dog-themed meme coin. So this is what they labeled it as. And it's really tied to like the same type of coin as like a Dogecoin, a Shiba Inu, a Floki Inu. Dogelon Mars plays off like several popular things when it comes to Dogecoin, and Elon Musk, really, who has been quoted many of times talking about Mars and, getting to Mars, and, obviously understanding all that detail around there. You're just adding different pieces to make it more of a meme. So it's created based on other coins, but builds its own popularity, right? So this is why I always talk about carbon copies of different coins and how they react the same way and may even have more of an aggressive output on how the coin grows. But you can see here that it actually has a pretty significant Twitter follower. So it's not something to where it's like, oh, well, you know what? People are not following this. People don't care about it. You actually see here, it says 300,000. If we go to Twitter, it's actually 545,000 followers right now, including me in it, right? Because I want to look at it and see what's going to happen. And that's exactly what we are seeing there. So 545,000, and it continues to grow from there. You can check out the website if you do want to, but basically the whole premise is built around what these meme coins were, and this is another one that's taking a spot in its popularity, right? So that's what we're looking at with Dogelon Mars. But then if we go into the Etherscan, I think this is an important piece because every time I go into a coin, you have to check the Etherscan. You have to understand where the holders are. And if you go into here and you understand what these holders are, it's going to tell you the max supply, which is 1 quadrillion. You go into all of the holders here. Let me actually bring this back. Let me go directly in here because I feel like something's going wrong here. So let me go up here and select the Etherscan and go into the holders, right? And what we're going to see here is that we have certain ones at the top. We have the Methuselah Foundation, which is at 43%. And then we also have 13% for this one wallet. We also have KuCoin and Gate.io and all these other platforms that hold a decent sized percentage. And then you see other wallets that hold maybe 1% or way less than 1%, right? Holding less than trillions, right? So, the big questions that always come about is, what are these? Why do they hold so much? And why does a single wallet hold 13% versus a foundation that holds 43%? Well, first, I think what we need to understand when we go into that is understanding the Methuselah Foundation. What is it? Like, who are they and why? What do they decide really to do? So if you go into the Methuselah Foundation, right, let's look at their mission. Unlike return on investment, return on mission is dedicated to how many lives are saved and how many people are not suffering that otherwise would be. So their mission, from what they quote on the beginning of the website when you first go into it, is they want to extend healthy human lifespan, or they changed it from extending healthy human lifespan to making 90 the new 50 by 2030. So why did they do that? Because we need our mission to be falsifiable and testable, right? So obviously this is a foundation that cares about extending the lifespan, about extending health, right? And from what I read into it, they're obviously taking that money as an investment into this to do that research. However, people took this as an understanding that they were going to take all of that 43% and they were just going to sell it all off and take all of that money and invest it into the foundation, which will benefit the foundation, but it won't benefit people. It will basically create a rug pull where you have 43% that's coming out and all of that. Now, from what I understand, from May of 2021, they said that they would hold this for at least about a year, which would be May of 2022. So I don't know what the plan is going forward and what they're going to do, but the best case scenario, if they wanted to do something that would help out the coin and help out the foundation, right, they would have a slow decrease of that and then essentially burn off the coins wherever it does end up going. Now, I don't know how that would fall into effect, because as they do hold this many coins and use it for any type of research, right, that goes into the abyss where someone has to buy it again in order to burn it off, right? So it ends up being a situation to where even though you had all of this that you had there and you're using that for research, you still have to find a way to buy it, probably at higher and higher prices as more coins are burned off. So I don't know how that's going to take effect. Right now, we don't have any dead wallets. I don't know what the plan is for that. If everything is going to be implemented there, if we're going to have a 1 quadrillion supply, or if we're going to have some sort of way of decreasing that supply in a way. So I still am not clear on that. I understand that they will find a way to introduce that supply and sell what they do have, and probably not all at one time. But it does show a little bit of interest, but also a little bit of hesitancy. As you see, you know, those coins are out there and it's held, 43% is held into one foundation that, yes, they're doing great things, but how is that going to help me as well? You know what I mean? It could help me in the future with understanding how when I'm 90, I could feel like I'm 50. That's great, right? I know I'm still going to be 90, but I could feel like I'm 50. And it will be good to extend your health. However, in the short term, with my investment that I'm putting into it now to bring up the value of the coin, how is that going to help out my investment? Do you know what I mean? And I don't mean to sound like I'm stingy, like I want to keep my money for myself, but most people care about the money that they invest into a position. And the idea of investing into a position is to gain more out of it. If it was simply just a charity, then that makes it different, right? You're donating money to a charity and that's everything's done there, right? But that's not the case. So that's one piece of it that's still kind of unknown. It's 43% that's out there, but I'm still kind of not sure as to how they're approaching all of those coins. So we'll definitely get into that in future videos. But the other piece is the 13% that's actually sitting out here. So this 13% that has 135 trillion coins in it. What's happening here? Why do you have that many coins in one area? And what is it for? So I went into Reddit, I went on Google and tried to search for it. And apparently the third whale for Elon is apparently crypto.com. From what I understand, if we go into some information down here, the number 3 whale wallet that has been loading up on Elon belongs to crypto.com. And it's still speculation. Obviously, you don't really know, but they've been using the secondary wallet to siphon Elon tokens from other exchanges like gate.io, other platforms as well, and transferring those tokens to a large wallet. Apparently, there's only been one transfer. There's only been one transfer of Elon out of this wallet, and it was to crypto.com. So that makes people think that it is to crypto.com. Since November, this wallet has received nearly 17 trillion Elon tokens. So obviously, there's an understanding, and this is, I guess, a little bit old. This is from months ago. So I don't know if that's confirmed or not, but you guys let me know if you have any other type of detail, but this is all I could find on that number 3 whale wallet. And now that's up to 135 trillion tokens in this wallet, which I don't understand why it wouldn't be labeled as crypto.com right now, unless they're having trouble transferring everything over. So you guys let me know if this is one huge whale that decided to buy $128 million worth of I was going to say Shiba Inu, worth of Elon. So that's what I had there. Now, understanding what I plan to do and understanding my position. So currently I have just about, I think it's like 32. Let's see. I have 32 million. Now, that's not a crazy amount. It's only $26 worth. I could up the amount and buy like $100 worth and have over 100 million and expect something, I guess, big as we go into the future. But we still don't know what's going to happen with the coins that are out there, what's going to happen with the Methuselah Foundation, and how those coins are going to be implemented into the overall system of, Dogelon Mars. And if anything is going to be burned off to increase the price potential as time goes on. We don't know the detail there, or I don't know the detail at least. I plan to look into this a lot more, but I think this is a great starting point to understand really everything you need to know from a beginning standpoint when it comes to Elon. Really, it was created as a meme token. It is a meme token based on 3 memes, right? And combining everything together, I don't think that's a word, combined everything together, and you get this meme sandwich, right? So it looks decent, and that's why I decided to put my foot in the door when it comes to this position. I didn't want to miss out on any opportunity, but I also don't want to load the boat into a position that I don't 100% believe in. So that's what I had on Dogelon Mars. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. I do have a number of videos on my channel related to Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, other cryptocurrencies, CRL, crypto.com. There's just a lot of different positions that I talk about specifically. But if you guys like this breakdown and you want me to do more breakdowns of different coins like this that are really popular, feel free to let me know, and I can always do a breakdown doing a bunch of research and bringing everything up, and hopefully I can do it all in one take. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.